What's up, y'all? It's poppin'. It's D. About to react to this event by TroyceTV. This is unpopular opinions you really don't need to hear. I used to watch Troyce like years ago. I used to watch some of his mukbangs, and I thought he was hilarious. And he used to get a lot of hate because he was very straightforward and honest about how he felt. And, not everyone would agree with, his opinions. But I respected the fact that he still stood on that and he didn't care. He still stated how he felt. So I'm assuming that, he hasn't changed. Somebody asked me to check this video out because I did react to one of his other videos about people who can't sing. And somebody told me to watch this and said that it was a good vid. So we're going to hear what he has to say and see what he's up to. Let's watch.
Some viewers may find this disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hi, my loves. It's Destin Troyce. You're watching TroyceTV. So today I decided to make a nice little midnight snack and cook myself some dinner and get on here and make unpopular opinions that I know is going to trigger a lot of people. But of course, a little chill unpopular opinions for my second channel. Some unpopular opinions that I couldn't squeeze into my old unpopular opinions. And I pretty much wanted to get on here and piss you guys off real quick because you guys know my last video. I lost damn near over 650 followers. And I feel like I could lose a couple more. So today I'm going to be making some nice little chicken and give my popular opinions. Whoever is giving Tyler Perry money to write these dumbass TV shows needs to stop giving him money. Tyler Perry is a terrible TV show writer. Some of the worst content I've ever seen in my life. I tried watching that show, The Oval.
I remember years ago, I reacted to a video about Madea, and I was talking about how terrible the movies were, and I remember people getting mad at me. Like, they're not that bad. I feel like you just hate, da-da-da-da. I don't remember what the video was called, but this had to be like maybe 2019 or something like that, because, I was in my other apartment, and I was just like, I guess people really go hard for Madea, but no. These movies are trash. They're terrible.
Office, he had me for like the first 10 episodes and then he lost me. He literally lost me. And then for some reason my ass made it all the way to season 4 and he keeps losing me. It's like whenever I watch Tyler Perry shows, I just can't help but hate watch it. On top of that, the actors on the show are just so attractive, but they're so terrible. They lack chemistry. It just seems like everything is rushed. And then for some reason, every time I watch a Tyler Perry show, I feel like the characters are always being written off. Like one minute you'll see a character talking about robbing the bank. The next minute it's a whole other storyline about some character trying to save the world from a nuclear bomb. Like who the fuck is writing this shit?
I know you fucking lying. I'm offended.
Clearly Tyler Perry. Whoever's giving Tyler Perry money to write this shit needs to genuinely stop because I'm really tired of his TV shows.
When the fuck did he do that?
But his TV shows are 100% a dub.
You say his movies are better? I disagree.
Let me just pause real quick. Before all y'all gonna ask me, oh, why don't you wash your chicken? Why don't you wash your chicken? I'm not washing my fucking chicken. It's unnecessary.
But a new study from the U.S. Department of Agriculture has a definitive answer. Don't do it.
The sink can be a source of cross-contamination.
Using test kitchens, the USDA observed test subjects cooking chicken thighs, then preparing a salad. When subjects wash the chicken,
it gets all in the sink. But if you clean your sink after, then you should be fine,
to the ready-to-eat lettuce. Most didn't even attempt to clean the sink in between, but even when they did, 14% were still contaminated. Black lights show how far bacteria traveled.
How many times are you peeling a vegetable, you drop it in the sink?
I remember hearing about this, but I do it out of habit. I can't lie.
You've cross-contaminated your vegetables.
Millions of Americans are sickened by foodborne illness every year, resulting in an average 128,000 hospitalizations and 3,000 deaths.
Martha Stewart said that washing your chicken was unnecessary. So,
and yeah, I guess it is unnecessary because when you put it in the oven, you're cooking it at such high temperatures, like whatever you think you washing off, it's gonna get killed anyway when it's getting cooked. That's the reason why you cook it. So I guess it is pointless to wash it, but I do it out of habit.
My next unpopular opinion is cayenne pepper.
Because that makes sense.
It is not that deep. The transgender won Miss Universe.
I didn't know this.
From now on, it's gonna be ran by women, owned by trans women, for all women, more women really around the world to celebrate the power of feminism.
So is it technically a win for feminism? The pageant industry, whether you agree with it or not, is yet another female space that is being encroached on by biological males. And instead of calling it out and saying that this is what's happening, people are just cheering it on. And if people think that's a win for feminism, then I guess much like the definition of woman, the definition of feminism has drastically changed.
If you guys didn't know, there's been a lot of controversy all over the internet. Because if you guys didn't know, recently America aired Miss Universe. And Miss Universe is basically a pageant show where a whole bunch of beautiful women from all over the world, different countries, compete to be Miss Universe. This started a lot of controversy because a lot of people were just like, what the fuck? This is a nigga. But to be honest with you, it's not that fucking deep. I mean, let's be honest. Like, do y'all even watch that bullshit anyway?
I didn't even know
that shit was airing until it already had aired. None of us, Black Pepper, even, like, watched that shit. So, like, the fact that none of us even watch that shit, and the fact that conservatives are so upset about it, it's like, who the fuck cares? Man, get a little nigga his crown back. These award shows are stupid. Asafoetida, very powerful Indian spice. It's basically a blend of garlic and onion powder, but it's very own spice, very powerful, and this shit will stink up your fucking cabinet, so be careful.
I don't want
Most y'all, oh my god. Don't even watch that bullshit anyways. So, let the transgender win. I mean, I get it. At the end of the day, a lot of people say that this is an erasure for women, and they say that this is like wrong because women are being erased, and you know, men are taking over, you know, female-dominated sports and female-dominated categories, honey. And it's not fair. And how can they do that? And why would they do that? And why would they do this? And they should do this instead. Who the fuck cares? Yo, no one watches that shit. No one watches that shit. Let the transgender win. At the end of the day, trans women are women too, technically. So, let the transgender win. Let the transgender have that shit. It's like the show has been
spoken on this topic
for
to
over
death.
50, 60 years. And over 60 women have already won the award throughout decades. Like, it's literally been on air since the fucking 1970s, since the late 1960s. There are so many women who have won from all over the world, from all shades to the lightest shade to the darkest shade, to the biggest, to the skinniest, to the slimmest. And one transgender wins and the whole world stops. It is not that fucking deep. It is not that serious. And that's all I'm going to say. Now we're going to mix it with some tongs. Very nice. Very nice.
Excuse me.
Anywho, these dumbass ski masks that kids nowadays are wearing are fucking ridiculous and very stupid. Let me tell you something. Every time I see young men wearing these ski masks, I cringe and damn near have a panic attack. Because I'm just like, bitch, you're going to fucking die. You're gonna get yourself killed. Because these masks only became popular during around 2012, but I've seen they've risen in popularity since like 2017, 2018, because a lot of these rappers that a lot of us glorify, who are, by the way, criminals and thugs, popularized wearing these ski masks because a lot of them wear these ski masks before they were famous, when they were actually robbing and killing and doing heinous crimes. A lot of these rappers who popularized this ski mask style are thugs and criminals, and then a lot of youngins are emulating this shit.
I'm laughing at his mannerisms and how he says certain things, not at what he's saying.
This trend needs to stop, and I really, really wish a lot of young men, especially young black men, would stop wearing these ski masks.
Like I said, I don't see it
on the New York City subway or out in the streets of Los Angeles. Like
that, you lie.
Don't wear.
And I'm always in the streets of Los Angeles. Okay, no, not like that. But I've never seen this actually. But of course, I'm sure it's a thing. But I don't feel like it's super common.
Wear this shit. Like, I know this is
trendy
for a lot of people, and it's like cute and it's cool and it's the thing that a lot of youngins like. But no, do not wear this shit. Like, it's just dangerous. It's like you're setting yourself up for failure, and you're gonna cause yourself to just be in problems that you don't want. You're gonna bring the wrong type of attention. My next unpopular opinion is, I do not curse that much. My profanity is very moderate at best. It's average at best. My parents watch your videos. Could you please minimize the cursing? Fuck you and your parents. I'm not minimizing shit. Celebrities who complain about fame and popularity are very lame and corny.
Yeah, sometimes I wish I could do what they do, you know? But it's like, that's not me. I don't want my picture taken. I don't want people to see what outfit I'm wearing. Every time there's paparazzi, I cover my face. Some people
Girl,
this life
that's a
and
damn
some
lie.
aren't, and I just know I'm not supposed to be famous. Like, I can feel it deep down inside.
Fame is disgusting, horrible,
Well,
gross.
go into hiding,
But,
Billy.
but the reason that all of that is worth it is so that I can do these shows.
Bitch, no one's forcing you to be here. Oh God, this fame and oh my God, everybody in my business. Bitch, people are only in your business because you post about it on social media. People are only in your business because your dumbass is posting shit on your story all the time. Out of sight, out of mind. If you don't want to be famous or known and popular,
That's not necessarily
get your ass off
true.
the-
Paparazzi do follow them and get in their business and post pictures and speculate, oh, she's dating this person, she's fucking this person. But my thing is, this is the life you chose, and it's the life that you keep up. There are some celebrities who completely fell off the radar. They're still very relevant, very popular, very much respected, but they choose not to be in the limelight. They choose not to go to award shows. They choose not to go to these industry events and shit like that. Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole come to mind. Okay, they're still A-list, but they don't want to be dealing with all the fame and shit, so they don't. So this is cap, and you said, "Oh my God, this is so hard. I don't like it." If you didn't, you would fall off the radar. But no, you right in the camera, posing, taking pictures at the Met Gala, fucking Kylie. So shut the hell up.
Fucking internet and go live a regular fucking life and go get a regular job. People
You don't even
about
have to get a
being
regular
famous
job.
and stardoms and celebrities and they pick us apart all the time. Get your ass off the internet and go be a fucking mole person and go live underground. No one's forcing you to post your life on the internet, but you need to, considering that this is the bulk of your income. You rely on relevancy to keep the bills moving and to keep the wheels spinning. Like, a lot of these celebrities are so fucking lame and corny. Like, what?
Kylie don't have to work a day in her life.
Famous and
she'll be
still
very rich. So
get your ass off the fucking internet. I promise you, the rest of the world generally doesn't give a fuck about you. When they see you, they mention you, but when they don't see you, they don't give a fuck about you. You think a lot of us sit up here and think about fucking Kylie Jenner all fucking day? No, you think a lot of us are up here like, oh my god, Kris Jenner got a new car. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Some people
None of us give a fuck. No one cares. Like,
yeah, I agree.
Get the fuck off the internet and go live a regular fucking life and get off social media, and I promise you the rest of the world will genuinely forget that you even existed within a couple of years. If you went missing, people generally wouldn't even realize it or notice it unless the media went reporting it. Stop complaining about fame and popularity. It's not that deep. This is the life you chose. You chose to be famous. You chose to be popular. You chose to put yourself out there. If you don't want to be famous, simply unplug. Rap lyrics should not be used in court. It's unfair, unreasonable, and it's wrong as fuck. Now, if y'all didn't know, the rapper Young Thug currently got tied up in gang activity because Young Thug actually is a thug and a criminal, and he definitely deserves to be locked up. But if y'all didn't know, on Monday, May 9th, Young Thug was taken into custody after his home was raided by law officials, and police took him to the Fulton County Jail located in Georgia, where he was charged with
they're working on passing this law, right?
You can't act as far as drug trafficking, murder, armed robbery, possession of a controlled substance, and illegal weapons that he and people around him had no business having. However, the court and prosecutors have been making waves all over social media because they've been reading his rap lyrics in court and using that as a means of evidence. And for some reason, the state of Georgia is allowing this to be used as evidence. As they're trying to prosecute him, they have virtually not as much evidence as they could to give him enough time. They have a decent amount of evidence to get him in for a couple of years, but they're really trying to get this dude in for like 20 plus years. They're really trying to knuckle down on him because Young Thug and many other rappers and celebrities have something called money and fame privilege. If you have money and fame, it's easy to make a lot of court cases disappear. It's easy to settle things, or it's easy to use the powers that be that you're connected to make things go away. But unfortunately, Fulton County, the police department is trying to make sure everything is airtight. So they're using his rap lyrics of him, confessing to putting his hands on people, confessing to intimidating witnesses, confessing to, getting his team and, ripping up on people and beating people up so they won't confess to the police. They're using this against him, and to be honest, even though he is a thug and a criminal, just like most rappers a lot of us glorify and listen to,
most of them be careful.
I don't think rap lyrics should be used. Yeah, lock his ass up if he did some shit, But find some reputable evidence other than fucking rap lyrics. Why use his rap lyrics to indict him when you already got a decent amount of evidence?
Yeah, but I think they got other evidence
for a couple of years, and you already got enough of the people that he was working with to snitch.
Now we're
going to cook the chicken. Ooh.
What he gonna
Take
say
the
about
gloves off
SZA?
so that we're safe.
The hell, who's that? Okay, I'm gonna watch the SZA portion and then I'm gonna put that up. Okay, boy.
This album, I have.
Wait, what do you mean?
My next unpopular opinion is this: Beyonce's album. I have nothing negative to say. It was an okay album, but I really wish people would stop playing that shit. To be honest with you, the album was just okay, and that's it. And I really hate that I have to hear every single fucking song at every function. I really hate that everywhere I go, every party, every bar, every get-together, they're playing that entire album. If I didn't fuck up the night one more time, I'm going to lose my fucking mind. So now we're going to put this in the little air fryer pan. One.
I like it. It's played out, but I still like it.
Two.
All right, boy.
Okay,
those
so
big ass pieces of chicken.
You're gonna put this shit on 400.
Make sure.
To
but wouldn't it cook the outside a lot quicker than the inside?
8 minutes later.
You know, it's so damn annoying to hear Beyonce's album everywhere I go because I never even stream that shit. So to hear it all the time on repeat is very annoying. My next unpopular opinion is SZA looked a little rough around the edges before the surgery. SZA 100% needed that surgery. If you guys didn't know, SZA looks very different compared to how she looks now, roughly 8 years ago. SZA has been in the music industry since 2011, and she's been popping since like 2012. But I will say that SZA got really, really popping around 2017, 2018. And during 2017, 2018 is when a lot of people see the SZA we see now. But what y'all don't realize is before we saw the SZA we see now, SZA looked a lot like this. And she looked crazy as fuck and a little rough around the edges. And if you look closely at her face, she wasn't an ugly girl, but she definitely sharpened her cheeks and she definitely removed some fat and definitely sharpened her face to basically make her face have more of a sharper, skinnier look. And basically, she looks really, really good. You know, minus the whole BBL and the whole breast implants, like, that's besides the point. SZA is a 10, a solid 10. Ugh. That shit look burnt as fuck.
It does, bro.
But it's okay, because we'll just add a little bit of parsley on it to make it look a little pretty.
Parsley!
Put some parsley on it, make it look pretty.
No! That parsley is not saving that fucking burnt ass chicken.
But this is why I'm
Troyce.
Get under the knife if necessary. Please, for the love of God, do not tip a cashier. I'll tip people in the back who actually did the cooking, but I'm not gonna fucking tip a bitch who handed me a plastic bag with food in it.
I've talked about tipping several times on this channel, so I definitely agree with that. But I fuck with Troyce. I really respect that he stands tall on his opinions, whether people agree with him or not. That is not an easy thing to do. It takes a lot of courage and a lot of balls, okay? That's why you see so many people who are fake online. So many influencers and celebrities and public figures. They're very censored. They tiptoe around what they want to say. They don't really share their personal opinions about shit because they don't want to piss anybody off. They're scared to state how they feel, okay? Which is really sad, but it is what it is because it negatively affects you in so many ways when you are honest about your opinions. People can choose to stop watching you and supporting you, so your views go down, so your money is directly affected. Brands can choose to not fuck with you or want to work with you because they're like, they're too controversial. Or, oh, they talked about this celebrity or this person. We have a closer relationship with them, so we're not going to fuck with you because you're speaking negatively on them. And, you know, it really doesn't benefit us to be honest, but we do so because we stay true to ourselves. And it's funny because I was thinking about this the other day when that whole thing happened with Cardi B. Had this been a few years ago, I would have been shooting myself in the foot by making that comment about Cardi B because I had a brand deal with Fashion Nova in like 2019 and they were paying me a nice bag, okay? And I remember they invited me to Cardi B's party because she was collabing with them back then. and they were making clothes with her. They had a close relationship with her. I went to the party. It was hella celebrities there. Nice little party. And, you know, I had this brand deal with Fashion Nova. But had I made those comments back then and they saw it, they would have 1000% cut ties with me. So I would have been missing out on the money that they gave me. And, you know, I would have been negatively affected just by stating my opinion. That's why I don't work with brands no more. Because I'm going to say what the fuck I want to say, okay? I'm going to do what I want. I'm going to curse if I want. You know, I've talked about this before, but yeah, it's too much going on with working with brands. There's too many politics, and I don't like that. Because I'm going to do what I want. But, yeah, the point is, speaking about how you feel, it does not benefit you when you're online. It doesn't, unfortunately. Because people don't like hearing opposing opinions, which is so stupid. I feel like it should be encouraged. It's okay to hear different perspectives and whatnot, but nope. Say how you feel. If a lot of people don't agree with it, then it's a problem, and it'll negatively affect you in many ways. So yeah, it's sad, but it is what it is. I respect, you know, there are people like Troyce who are just like, I'm gonna still stay true to myself, and I'm still gonna speak my opinion, you know, regardless. So I appreciate that. Anyway, yeah, this was a cool video. If y'all want to see part 2, let me know. And yeah, I'll see you on the next video. Bye.